everyone, welcome back to the Inspired Knitting Podcast. This is episode 10. I am your host, Bobby, and today is August 29th, 2014. So I hope you guys have been doing well. I am back a week later, and I'm excited about that. I wasn't sure that this video would happen today. I had two projects on the go that were really close to completion, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get them done in time, and I did. So we have a video, yay! Before I get into showing everything here, I just wanted to thank all of our returning viewers for coming back to us. Hi! And I would like to thank any new viewers that are joining us for the first time for coming and checking us out. So thank you. I am sorry about my lighting here. I am really getting washed out. But I have like a window here and another one back there. So this one over here is really, the sun's like coming in really bad today. So I do apologize for that. It doesn't help that I look like Casper either. Oh well, I hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, it's gonna be a relatively short show. I only got 2 finished projects. I got 2 works in progress, and I got a tiny bit of stash enhancement for my birthday. So without further ado, we'll get into it. So the first thing I will show you guys, just let me get my show notes here. I finished my Tupelo slouch that I showed you guys last time, and the Tupelo slouch is by Sarah Gresbook. I think that's how you say it. So here it is. I should have brought my head to show you guys, but it's currently in use for something else. But here it is. Got that gorgeous cabling going on in the front, and then around the back it's just plain stockinette stitch, and then you got those beautiful cables happening in the bottom here. And as I noted last time, it should only be these smaller cables that are here and not this big one, but I messed up on how I read the chart and put them in there, but it's okay. I really do like it. So there it is. I really love this hat. I love how it turned out. It doesn't fit me. I got a big noggin, but it does fit my mom very well, and it goes down past her ears. There is 3 sizes that are in this pattern, and I am very sure that I started the second size in it. I'm pretty sure of it. And I used Knit Pick Swish worsted in the Squirrel Heather colorway, and I end up using 1 ball for the entire hat, and I was so sure that I was gonna be able to finish it with just 1 skein. It's got like 110 yards in it, but I was just 3 rows out from completing my decreases at the top when it ran out. So luckily I did have a second skein here, and I did have to break into it, which is unfortunate, but it's alright. So there it is. I highly recommend this pattern. I really love it, and I do think I'll be making some more of these very soon. So there we go. So that is the Tupelo Slouch by Sarah Gresbook. So that was the first thing I completed. And the second thing that I pretty much worked religiously on this past week was my vanilla socks. I really wanted to get them finished before the 1st of the month, and I did. So here we go. Here's the first one. This is just plain vanilla sock. I went off of my regular stitch count of 64 stitches on a 2.25 needle, millimeter. And then I just worked it like a tube sock and worked the leg and the foot and the toe, and then I did an afterthought heel for the very first time, and I love them. I really love the afterthought heel, and I think that will be my go-to heel now. I really, really love it. And I am very surprised, hope you guys can see that, how well matched they come out. I was trying really hard to have them match, and they did. So super excited about them. I really love this yarn. This is the Drops Fable. It's the fingering weight yarn. And I'm just trying to remember the colorway number. I think it's 162, but the colorway name that come up on the website where I bought it is called Blue Sea. So very, very pretty. They're like pretty teal colors and oranges and reds. And then there's a section here with a little bit of like a maroon color and purple and white. Very pretty. For the afterthought heel, I just followed the Knit Girls tutorial on YouTube on how to do it. So if you would like, I can link that into my show notes so you can find it. It's very, very easy to do, and I really do think this will be my go-to heel now. I love it. So there's my socks. I did finish them. So for finished objects, that's all I have this week. My mom, she's got like a cowl and a hat both on the go, so maybe my next week she might have one or both of them done. She's gotten pretty far on them. So that's all for that. Going on into works in progress, I kind of have a half-finished project. I started watching Kay and Dan Jones from the Bakery Bears podcast. I really, really love their podcast, and if you haven't checked them out, you really, really must. They are so talented and they're so funny. I just really love watching them. Plus they do this segment in their show, I can't remember the name of the segment now, but they go to like these old abbeys and these old castles and that, and they give you a tour, and it's just so pretty. It's just so entertaining to watch, so highly recommend them. So Kay Jones, she created a bear pattern called the Miss Bakery Bear, and she also has a second one out now called Mr. Bakery Bear. And it's just a really, really cute little knitted bear. And this is the one that I come up with. He's made of worsted weight yarn. And the really cool thing about this pattern is that it's made like you knit it in the round instead of knitting flat and having to seam. And I hate seaming, so this pattern is just heaven to me. So there he is, and there she is. There's her little feet, and I have yet to make her clothes for her, hence the reason why it's a half-finished project. But yeah, I really love her. I think I casted this on last Friday, and I managed to get her finished. I do have her dress started now. I just have to get it finished, so it shouldn't be too long. So yeah, there's my Miss Bakery Bear. Totally cute. Kay uses glass beads to do the eyes. I just used safety eyes, no difference. And I just decided to do two-tone for her nose and her ears, just to make a bit of a contrast. So yeah, she is made with worsted weight yarn, as I said, and I believe they're both Brava, Knit Picks Brava. I know this is cream colorway, but I'm not quite sure what this brown color is called. But yeah, I love her. So next week, hopefully I'll have her outfit finished for you, and you can see that. So there she is. The other thing that I have going is my Ananke shawl. Last week I might have said Anarchy shawl. I realized that I was saying that wrong. I think it's called Ananke. It is a shawl pattern by Shannon Squire, and I didn't give this much love this week at all. Like I said, I finished up my bear, and then I was working religiously on my socks to get them done. But I did manage to get another repeat in here for the ribbing. So it hasn't gotten much work, but it is growing. You do have to do 9 repeats of the pattern, and I think I've got 4 of them done. So I have 5 more repeats to do, and I will be done. So I really love this, and I love the way that the colors are working out. The yarn that I chose to do this in is Knit Picks Hawthorne in the Alberta Arts colorway. So it's coming along well, and I'm happy with it. And here's a better view of the yarn. I just love the hawthorn, it's so pretty. So there we go. And the other thing I have going, which I did forget to bring with me, is the honey cowl. I don't have the details of who wrote the pattern. I will have that next week, I promise. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's a really easy knitted cowl. You can make it as a closer knit cowl, or you can make it like an infinity type shawl. And it's very easy. It's only a 4 repeat pattern, 2 of the rows being knitted. So it's just very beautiful textured pattern. So Dan Jones from the Bakery Bears podcast, he's been knitting one, and I really love the look of his, so I decided that I would cast it on. So I did, and I've gotten about maybe this much done on it. I'm kind of using it as my podcast knitting when I'm watching podcasts and I don't want to work on anything that's too distracting, then that's what I will work on. So I did work on that a little bit as well. So yeah, I got that going. I just forgot to bring it. So I will show that next week, and I'll have the patterns designer with me as well. So that's it for knitting for me this week. But I do have a little bit of stash enhancement. There is again no spinning this week. I didn't get none of that done. So let me just get my little bag here. I had found, I don't even know how I found it. I saw there was a promotion for loveKnitting.com. They are an online yarn shop from Manchester, England. And they had a promotion that if you sign up for their newsletter or just make your first order, I don't even think you have to sign up for the newsletter, but make your first order with them, you get 15% off your order plus free shipping. So I thought that was pretty great. So for my birthday, my mom gave me a special treat and got me some yarn. So they sent it in these cool little bags, which I've now been using as a project bag. They're really, really cool. So I'll show you what I got. First one that I got is a skein of Cascade 220 Heathers. This is a new to me yarn. I've never tried it before. It is 100% Pavilion Highland wool, and it's 220 yards in the, oh god, straw colorway, I think it's called. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. I got this, it's worsted weight. I got this to make a bakery bear. Okay, that's wrong, that's washed out. The first color that you guys were seeing was correct. It's much more brighter than that. So I got this to make a bakery bear. There we go, it's back. So that's what Kay uses to make her bears. So I decided that I would try it out too. I really like the feel of it. It is nice and soft. It doesn't feel scratchy to the touch. So I really enjoy that. So another bakery bear will be coming from that. And then I was kind of wanting to make another Chinook scarf because I really like them, or make another DK weight shawl, either or. So I picked out some Malabrigo DK, which is a pure superwash merino, and it's got 335 yards, and I got it in the English Rose colorway, which is these gorgeous shades of hot pinks, and there's some lighter pinks in there and purple. It's just so gorgeous. And here's the tag for it. Oops. Get that out of the way. Here we go. So, yeah. So that's what I got. I'm very excited to cast this on. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I thought of a Chinook, but after looking through Ravelry at some of these gorgeous patterns, I see there's many gorgeous choices out there, so not quite sure yet. But this is what my mom got me. And I made another order for myself for my birthday. I've always wanted to get some of Kristen's yarn from the Yarngasm podcast. Her yarn brand is Vine Yarns, and I'll show you her tag here. Hand dyed in Brooklyn. I've really been wanting to get some of her yarn, so I finally got some. I got it on the Blitz Face, so it is sparkled. It's 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina, and it is fingering weight. So it's got 438 yards in the pinky square colorway. And here it is. Isn't that gorgeous? It is so pretty. And I really love it because the flecks of stellina that's in it is like a gold color, which against that pink just really makes it stand out. I just love this colorway. And she included a really cute little sticker on here. Isn't that sweet? Really love it. So I highly recommend her yarn. She does the most gorgeous colorways. I just love them. She also sent a super nice package. She included a little balm that you can rub on your hands if they're dry. And she included some tea and a nice little postcard. Such a nice package. So if you're watching, Kristen, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it, and it really brightened my day. So thank you. So there we go. That's my stash enhancement. I think this yarn will be another shawl, but more of a full shawl. I'm not sure which yet. So kind of waiting to cast that one, wanting to cast that one on as well. But I have some things that I want to do for gift knitting before the holiday season gets upon us, which that can sneak up pretty quick. So I think I want to get my priority knitting done first before I cast on anything else, because I just hate it when you get the cast on fever and cast on all these projects and then they just sit there and you feel like this weight on your shoulders of, oh my god, I should really be working on this, and you don't know what to work on. It's just an awful feeling. So I finally knocked my projects back down to only 3 works in progress at this current time, so I'm going to try to keep it that way. But anyways, that's all I got this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It is an awful short one, but that's okay. Again, I'm sorry about the lighting. There's not much I can do about that either. So yeah, for show notes, you can find the link below if you're watching here on YouTube. You can check out sweetcomfortdesigns.com. That's our website. You will find this episode and you will find the show notes posted below. I will have the names of the patterns and the designers' names as well. And if you look at the top right of the website, you will then find a link to our Rivalry page, which is my username there is xcountrygirl1986x. So if you'd like to check out patterns further there, you can. I've tried linking the patterns directly onto my blog from Rivalry, but for some reason links aren't working for me. So I've been trying it for the past 4 episodes and they just won't link for some reason. I'm using the link button, it just won't work. So if you guys want to check them out, you'll have to go to my Rivalry and then see my project pages to get them. So yeah. That's all. I will see you guys hopefully next week if I have enough content to show. If not, I'll see you in 2 weeks. So until then, take good care of yourselves and happy knitting. Bye guys.